In Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds, how do characters read their opponent's cards while riding motorcycles? What if you played a duel where you couldn't read your opponent's cards even if you weren't riding a motorcycle? Greetings, I am Wham Bam Duel, and thanks to the letter J's code, we've made such a dream a reality. I drew it! I'm about to summon a monster that is going to terrify you, Jay. Jerry Beansman!
No.
Every episode, we'll continue our progression-style draft, but these cards won't do what you remember them doing.
Marionette Bites effect.
6,100! Jesus Christ, dude! But despite only now entering the 5Ds era, we've had Synchro monsters for a while. I tuned my level 4 Diamond Dude with my level 8 Wild Wingman. Synchro Summon! Blue Eyes Ultimate Coral Dragon! But now, let's see what absurd new combinations can be acquired while in the latest era of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Shuffle Monsters series. Greetings, I am Wham Bam Duel, and welcome to our special 30-episode celebration of Shuffle Monsters. If you've been following the series, then you know that every episode, I've been making 2 arts per player of 2 of the best monsters from that episode, as well as whatever playable extra deck monsters we have. So now that we've reached 30 episodes, we now have 60 card main decks full of fully unique shuffle monster arts, and however big our extra decks are, 20-something cards a piece, I believe. This episode's not going to count towards any scores or win streaks or anything, so things are just going to continue the same from next episode. This is just a special little fun duel to look back and showcase all the cool artworks that have come out of this series. Without further ado, let's get it going.
Alright. I'll go ahead and take first here.
Yep.
And nice hand of so many useful monsters.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah. Quite a few of my cards are just, have pretty useless effects because of this, so I'll just set and pass.
Oh, I get that. I have a few cards like that too. And I just drew one of them! Well first, I control no monsters, so I will special summon my Helping Fenrir for combat.
Yep.
Then, because I can, I will special summon the whole circus.
Boy. How many monsters are you going to run out?
We'll see. Because next up, I'm normal summoning Yamada the Dark.
Oh no.
So, I think the key here is to poke into this and see what it is with... It's him!
Oh, come on.
Okay, I just need to hope you can't pop something.
I need this to land on a 1 or 6, otherwise I am dead here. And
4, yes. Okay, I'm gonna banish this guy with my Fenrir.
Yeah.
And I can continue the attack, too.
Yep.
And now... Oh, you got something?
And now you do not get to draw 5 cards.
Ah, shit. I shouldn't have continued the attack. But you know what? That's fine, right? Because if my opponent... Because if you activate any monster effects, then I get to banish that guy. Or we can just... I guess you could just attack first and then do your turn. We'll see how it goes. But first, this guy's going to safely return to my hand.
Alright. Yeah, I need to remove both of your monsters, but thankfully that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's go.
Can you do it without activating monster effects?
I mean, yeah, that should
I mean, you just got to normal summon anything that can,
Yeah, Mother of the Throne Room.
Yep, that'll do it.
Let's get over these guys.
Yep, 1900's pretty hefty.
Yep. Alright, and go ahead.
Luckily I did draw an out for your moth.
Yep, you can always do that.
Although you get to keep your mother, so...
Hey, you sure you don't want to banish her instead?
Oh, what if I destroy her by battle? No, that's fine for now. I just wanted to get that moth off the board.
Yeah, that's fair. I will... There's no way I'll ever actually be able to use that effect. I normal summon. Hey, look at this bug.
Hey, look at this bug. I'm gonna take some hefty damage here.
Yep. And go ahead.
I guess I'll run out the new biggest monster on the board, my Regenerating Plague Spreader. Let's look at that bug. Hopefully you don't have a way to special summon that. I'll pass.
I think it would take quite a lot for me. I mean, I think technically I have one card in here that could.
Oh yeah,
although
it's your Vine Boom sound effect.
Yeah, although I don't think I actually have any fusion monsters I could go into. Or
no, because you have the Dark Cavalry.
Right, if I happen to have a warrior...
When you do that, yeah.
Yeah, anyway. But for now...
I was about to be like, if you left out any cards from your extra deck, that's on you, mate.
Nah. Anyway, I'll just normal summon the
Swarm
of Cave Dragons. And it is the new biggest monster.
It is pretty good. However, I will use my Viper Emissary of Flames, which will grant me an Emissary of Darkness token.
Still smaller than the Cave Dragons.
Still smaller than the Cave Dragons, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Think I'm gonna use my Regenerating Plague Spreader, put this on top of my deck, because it sucks. Then I will run out my Toon Hyper Hammerhead, which still has its effects. So let's see if I can destroy this without battle. All 3 tails, wow.
Alright.
But, you know what? Might just be fine with that anyways, because what I can do now... Let's make probably one of my favorite Synchro monsters now. I'm going to Synchro summon my Elemental Hero Sub-Zero Dragoon. I'll use his ability, pitch this card to bounce your mother, switch this to defense, and we'll just punch over the Cave Dragon, hopefully. Yep. 1650. Nice. That'll level the playing field a little bit.
So, I think I must have just forgot to grab the arts from the last episode, since your Absolute Zero is still normal.
Damn.
Oops. Oh well. No one look at my screen. Everyone look...
Yeah. I'll just edit out your turn entirely.
Yeah. Oh wait. Actually, I know exactly how I deal with it. I will bring the Mother of the Throne Room back out, and let's just crash into that token.
Yeah, that is a thing you can do.
And activate her effect, and
you got Slip Rider Mermaid, I think.
Options here.
What else do you have? What level 4 lower waters do you have?
We're just going to have to bring out the Amoeba.
Oh shit, the Snakeful D-Amoeba. Yeah, that'll do it.
Into the back rows.
Yep, now once one of us gets our Flamberge, the other is screwed.
Yeah.
Well, at least I can draw some cards.
Oh, right, you do still have that.
4 cards, please!
In retrospect, maybe this wasn't worth it. I guess if I even just set a monster, you could have done the same thing, but bouncing whatever I said.
Yeah.
So,
I was always going to draw 4 cards that turn.
Yeah. The problem is, now I know that anything I normal summon, you could just beat over that too. Well, I guess let's see what you drew.
Oh, you get to look at my hand.
So, Great Guardian, Thunderball. Oh, hey, you have your Flamberge. Great.
Yeah, I did draw into it off of Yamada. Yeah.
In that case, I mean...
You don't have Mind Crush, do you?
I'm pretty sure between Flamberge and Gate Guardian, not going to be able to do a lot here. So.
Yeah, they're pretty nuts, aren't they? Alright. Appear! Gate Guardian! Live! And now, I am going to move your Mind on Air to the back row. Oh, I have to select it from here.
Oh, yeah. That works.
To the back row with you. Now, Gate Guardian Live! Thunderstroke!
I'll go first again. Okay. You know what? Might as well just start off again. Normal summon, mind on alien.
damn.
What do you have? Metabat. That's not fun.
Yeah, you get to see him ahead of
Fire
time.
Dragon. Okay. Cool. Well, you can go ahead now. Oh, and Destroyer Golem's back. Fun.
I could steal your mind on air with it. Just have a look at what you got.
Yeah.
Only costs 400 life points. Now I get to look at your hand.
Yep.
You got Alien Votus. Oh, you got him. Fuck. And you got Mystical Elf and the Amoeba. Oh my god.
Yep.
I might be cooked,
Just got all
chat.
the answers.
I'll get in for 19.
Yep.
And I'll set a mystery card. We've only got so much back row.
Hmm.
Wow, you've got...
Yeah, and I saw all that backer that you had in your hand before.
Yeah. Wow, you got 3 fucking heavy hitters on you. Damn.
Yep. Okay.
And Hita now.
Okay. I think I've just got to do Lambert's Dragon.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just run that out. And let's put you back here. I'll take that back. And get in.
I will Chusuke the Mouse Vader this.
Alright. And just right away, let's bring this back. And what did you draw?
Yep.
Wow Warrior.
Yep. This kind of sucks. Fuck it. We ball.
Yeah, you can always go with that.
Now your Mystical Health has nothing it can take.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, let's just do Votus. Sure, let's look at the top 3 cards in my deck. Oh, wow.
Aren't those all going to go to the bottom, though?
It shuffles them.
reshuffles, okay. Well, at least I know I'm not going to hopefully see your freaking anime guy anytime soon.
Yeah. Was that? Yeah. Mars, Dragon, no. Yeah. Yeah, again, one of those cards that just does not do anything right now.
Yeah. I've got a few of those, too.
At least this one's 1800 meter.
True.
I suppose this other effect actually is useful, so...
I gotta be careful, because I know what's lurking around the corner. I'll set a monster and pass.
Okay. I mean, I could run out Nightmare Elf, just steal whatever you set, and then put you to 200. Unless you know I could do that, and you're trying to bait me into it.
What a grand game of chess we're in right now, huh?
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Let's just go for it. I will just steal whatever you set there.
It is my Blackland Piper Dragon. I will use it to special summon Nice Draw Phase.
Well, I do still get to steal that.
Do I get to activate this
And-
guy?
Uh,
Oh, and control no other cards. And no other cards. So I should still be able to, because it's a if you can. Or was it during the... Oh, it might have been during the damage step. Maybe that's why. Because if the game action's yours right now, then yeah.
I don't think it says except in damage step in there, does it?
It doesn't, but I didn't get the window, so...
Yeah. No, I'm not for that. Sure.
Oh well, at least I got to block with it.
Yeah, that's fair. And go ahead.
Yep.
Did you draw something to save you here?
This is going to be a bit contrived. But I think this can work. This should work. I'm going to normal summon my Motivating WoW Warrior and use its ability to bring back my Destroyer Golem in defense position, just as an additional blocker. Then, I'm going to move to my battle phase and beat over my own Fire Dragon.
Don't know why you are doing that, but I mean, I might as well use Nightmare Elf's ability to destroy... How does Destroyer Golem actually work? Because its effects are negated, but if I attack into it and destroy it, it
will still work. Yeah, it should still work.
Yeah, so I think I have to just get rid of it now.
Okay, that's good.
You can destroy your dragon.
I will use the Piper Dragon to special summon my left arm, the Forbidden Time Lord, who will crash into your alien. Then, at the end of my battle phase, let's return this Hellspawn back to the deck.
I forgot that Piper Dragon had that other part of its effect.
Yes! Oh, it worked. My devious gambit worked.
Alright.
Although I'm still pretty low on life points.
Yeah. Fortunately, I can't do any damage over your Time Lord.
Correct. You can beat over the WoW Warrior, but that's about it.
Since I control a reptile monster, I'll activate Hida. Let's target your WoW Warrior.
Oh shit, yeah, if you get anything with 2,000 attack, I'm screwed.
Yeah,
and I think you have 7s you can go into with more than 2,000 attack.
Ooh. And in fact, since you have several banished cards, my Cyber Zera even gets an attack boost.
So it does, so it does. Game 3 it is.
All right.
I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm taking first this time.
Alright, who will draw Lamberge this time?
Real. I'm gonna start nice and easy with a single set monster, and then I will pass.
Okay. Let's just go ahead, special summon Minay the Corn.
She's pretty good.
Alright, well let's see what you've got here. Yeah, let's try to poke at your extra deck, and okay. You have so many cards here, though. What do I want to get rid of?
Yeah, I'm sure it's a tough choice.
Let's get rid of Haster. Why not? And okay, Time Lord.
Wait. Oh, that's funny. I'm not doing that, though. But yeah, I will activate Left Arm's ability.
Okay, which will
put Minay back in your deck.
Alright. Well, I then will just set a monster and pass my turn.
Yep. This card returns to the deck. Ooh. I drew one of my very few useful back row. I will pitch Cyber Dragon to special summon my Prickle Illusion Apprentice. Then I will use my Linear Rumble Cannon to bring it back. And wouldn't you know it, I control a tuner. And wouldn't you know what 5 plus 7 equals?
Yeah.
So happy this guy can appear. Ooh. I could even add a little spice. Yeah. You know what? Let's pay half my life points. I'm down for a bold gambit.
Really?
Let's go for Ojama the Night Dragon to pop your set monster.
Okay, that's unfortunate. However, you do trigger my Griggle.
I triggered his Grigger. Or no, triggled Griggle. Fuck.
Yeah, careful there. And I will go ahead and pitch Hungry Burger, since it belongs in the graveyard anyway. And let's just get rid of the Coral Dragon.
I get to draw a card. That
is totally worth it still.
Can this guy triggle? Can he triggle from the graveyard as well? I forget.
Griggle, it's when it's in the graveyard, its effect, during the end phase, it can summon it, but you can only special it once per turn.
Well, let's just put it in a state of limbo then. Although I could get back my Blue Eyes. Although I feel like Griggle is a pretty big problem for me. That
if you destroy Griggle now, it won't be able to special itself again because you can only special once per turn.
Well, the thing is that if I put Blue Eyes in my back row, I'm not going to be able to do that right now. Oh, you're saying if I beat over it?
Yeah.
But then it would be able to come back next time I destroy something?
No, then it would not be. It can only come back. It specials from my hand when something's destroyed. It specials itself from the graveyard during the end phase if it was destroyed. But
it
can
can't use both in the same turn. Okay.
Right.
So if I attack over it, it's just gone then?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I wanted to make sure. Thank you. In that case, I will put this guy in my back row.
Yeah, probably I mean, no, you definitely should have gone with Griggle. Yeah. Alright, so obviously I can deal with Angler, but then Blue Ice is going to be a problem here.
Yes.
Sure, let's just normal summon Swordfish Mariner. Shrink your stuff.
I think I can still... Yeah, now you're attempting to end the main phase, and now I'll use its abilities to summon this back without the debuff.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but whatever. Let's get rid of Flamberge. And go ahead.
Okay, so I can pretty much just beat over that freely. Is there anything else I want to do before that? I guess I could pop it for more damage. You've got, like, things that trigger upon me declaring direct attacks, though. Although I don't think any of those could destroy this, so I think... Yeah, this should be fine. I'm gonna pitch my One-Eye Shield Dragon, my One-Eye Mecha Dragon, to pop that. And we're gonna get in for a cool 45.
So that does trigger Hungry Burger, so
that's
summon
fine.
Itself.
I will set a monster and pass.
Okay, now that you have more cards in your graveyard than me,
oh shit!
I can summon. So summon Cloudian.
That's 2,000. I'm fine with that.
Yep. And now, since there is a level 5 or higher dark monster in the field, I can special summon an Amazoness Fighter.
Ooh, okay.
And now
that can grab your...
Actually...
Oh, wait, you can
it can't grab anything because, don't have anything in the decks.
Right, but you can synchro for a 9 or a 10 now.
Yeah.
What 9s and 10s do you... Oh, shit! I know what 9 you have.
Yep, I don't think I actually have any 10s, at least not any that, I ever played. So, yep, here's Lexical Dragon, and let's just get rid of that Coral Dragon.
Yeah.
And then, you might as well, extra damage, I'll also summon Milkid.
Yep.
Now then, what are the chances that could get over your face down with Milkid? Probably not great. So what does Zeodrama Knight actually do?
If it's destroyed, it prevents a monster from attacking.
Okay, yeah. So I should definitely just attack your set monster instead. And if that's Destroyer Golem, then I just lose. So
it's not Destroyer Golem, but it is my Hinatama Soulsman. So I'm gonna get rid of these two. That way I get to keep my monster.
Okay. Alright, well,
we both outed each other's big synchro. This is a really cool duel. First, I'm gonna kaiju that. And then, I'm gonna summon my people running from Sudri, tribute it, make the token, take 700, whatever. And now, Jay, it's time to summon Old Reliable. We are in a top deck war.
Well, I get Hungry Burger back at least.
That's fine. Can't beat over my Gaia. And Gaia can't be destroyed in battle. I'm interested to see where this goes.
Also, I get a Nimbusman back now.
True, but he also won't be strong enough.
Let's see, because you're at 9, so he'll be at 28, actually.
Oh, shit. He still can't destroy it, though.
Yeah. That is the problem. It cannot be destroyed by battle. That doesn't actually help me, unfortunately. And I can always at least just attack into your... poke for damage and wait for something else to come up. So I think that's just what we're going to have to do.
Well, what if something comes up for me first?
Yeah, that would be the problem.
I have cards that can do it.
I will pass my turn there.
Oh, Jay. What a fun card I just drew.
Oh, no.
My Destroyer Golem Gator.
Oh, no.
I'll take that monster you have.
It's smaller, at least.
It is smaller, but it's not going to save you from your demise by the original Synchro Monster of Shuffle Monsters! Gaia the Glacial Dragon Champion! Glacial Lance!
Okay. So I had Voivode and Angus in my hand, so I could have summoned that and gone for just wall up with some of your monsters, but then, like, preferred to, grab a tuner or something if I could have, but you didn't have any.
Yeah. Oh my god. What a duel. What a match, right?
Yep.
I mean, that went down to the wire pretty much all 3 games. I think that was about as even as we've ever been.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Like, that was just so fun. I can't wait to do this with the next 30 cards.
Yeah. And I think what we really learned from here is that Flambridge is still an incredibly broken card, especially on the level 4.
Yeah, really. For sure, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking when they printed that. Clearly a mistake.
Yeah. I mean, how could they print this effect on a level 4, right?
Yeah.
All the way
So
back in this
stupid.
era?
Yeah.
Oh my, yeah. Yeah, there were a lot of cards that were great in both of our decks, and a lot of cards that weren't. At least one game I drew into my Mask of Darkness, which did jack because I don't have any field spells. My Toon monsters can't attack, they were summoned, and my Barrier Statue of the Heavens is pretty much worthless because its effect is useless as well. You had, like, very few back row besides, like, Coffin Hack, so my Elemental Burst wasn't going to do anything. We had a lot of... This was a fascinating mix-up of cards.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And yeah, it was fun. It was fun to see. And I mean, Highlander formats, you always get unpredictable chaos with things like this. So.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I can't wait for one of us to get Orbital Hydrolander and then do one of these duels.
Oh, no.
That's gonna be busted.
We simply won't draw it, though.
Oh, true, because we're playing 60-card decks. Yeah, a lot of cards that didn't get to see the light this time, like my Robo Lady of the World, my Dangler, Dark Magician, Jackalope Knight. I mean, there were a number.
Yeah, definitely. Glad I at least got to see my Nightmare Magician again, or Nightmare Elf again, since he has been gone for so long. I think that might have been the first banned card.
Yeah, no, we brought back all the all the early series favorites, the Metabat, the Dragon Champion, which was so cathartic to finish you off with, I'm sorry. But that's like poetry, it rhymes. Got to see a lot of favorites from all across Shuffle Monsters. Old cards, new cards, even a bear. Next week, it's gonna be back to me being a loser, I bet. With Shuffle Monsters 31, but I'll be excited to duel with the next 60 arts.
I think since this was a special episode, it counts as like 5 wins on the scoreboard, right? So you're like,
nah, I committed it to not counting at the start.
Yeah,
that's my baggage to carry now. I could have said, oh, this counts for 30 wins because it's 30 episodes. Yeah. But I'm not going to do that retroactively. Yeah. That wouldn't be fair.
No. But yeah, it's been fun.
It's been fascinating. Yeah, till next time, I've been Wham Bam Duel, and I'm always happy to see you.